Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Please be joined by Myles Moore of Auburn Hills Avondale football. How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Congrats on the win last week against a really good Ortonville Brandon team. Starting the season off 2-0, best start for the program in a while. So what's it like to just get off to the start that you guys have?
We're really ecstatic because we haven't really had a start like this in a while since 2018. And our new head coach, Coach Myers, he's been coaching us really well, and I really like what he's doing for our team right now. And we're just moving forward week by week.
Yeah, anytime you get a new coach to come in there and especially someone that has been around for a little bit. What's it like to have Coach Meyer? I know he's had a lot of success at Clarenceville, and then coming in here. What has that been like to have him as the head coach?
It's a different environment. Like him and his coaching staff. They're more hard on us. They want like the little things done right before we get on to putting in more plays and stuff. So they're like taking their building a foundation and then moving to like the bigger things and the more fun plays like screen passes and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
how long? I mean, I know it takes time to, for players and coaches to get to know each other. Honestly, coaches have to earn players' respect and
Mm-hmm.
the other way around too. What was that like? How long did it really take to kind of get to know the new staff and all that?
Um, During after the season, after our football season, it was like a couple months, and then we found out that we lost our coach or that he was moving away. So they did the little coaching scouting thing, and we found Coach Myers. Um, it it was like five months, and like we met every Monday out of the
Yeah.
week, and we went over plays, and he introduced himself and his coaching staff the first time, and then we went over plays and it was really fun, honestly, because you know uh, the type of offense that he runs is it's unique to me. I've never ran anything like it, and
Yeah.
the attention to detail that he puts into his offense is really great, and I like it.
All right. Yeah. You're a running back, but you're also a linebacker. So you play both sides of the ball. What is that like for you? And how often do you play both sides all the time, or are you mostly on one, or then play a little bit on the other, or what?
Um, these first two games, I have been playing more running back because it's so more like physical, like endurance. So I have been having more like my subs come in on defense, but I do get in on defense still. I that I don't know what I would want to play in college, but I've been a linebacker since I was a little. I just switched to running back like not even 2 years ago. Since when I was a sophomore, that's when I started playing running back.
Yeah, I mean, you know, what was that like to saying, okay, I'm going to be a running back? What was that like playing it for the first time, and how have you kind of gotten used to it?
Um, I feel like I adapted well because I already have the size and the build for it. So I had two great senior running backs that coached me up. Um, I didn't really get in that much as a sophomore because I had two seniors above me. But when I did get in, I did my job. I I remember like the first play that I got at running back, I almost scored a touchdown. It was my sophomore year against Pontiac, and I went like 35 something yards, almost for a touchdown, but I got tackled. But um, it's been great. This past off season, I've been going to camps as a linebacker or as a running back just to get my name out there as a running back because I've been a linebacker throughout my high school career. So I just wanted to get that exposure. I got a couple of looks, but not really much. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I know, team wise, of course, onward we go. We are hard to believe we're already in week 3 of the season. But Yeah, I know that you've got some teams coming up. Of course, you got Berkeley and Ferndale coming up on the schedule, and then I know the OAA Gold is I know it's got some teams, a pretty tough division. What's that going to be like playing against a team like Berkeley? What do you feel like you guys got to do to go to 3-0 in the year?
I think we just have to come in there with a great mindset because we came into Brandon. We already knew that we were like the underdogs. We were supposed to lose by 50 something points or something like that. But yeah, we have to just come in there with an open mindset and just do our job and just get it done.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Mhm.
let's get to know you, Miles, a little bit. How about that?
All right.
All right. How do you mentally get ready for a game?
Usually the night before, I usually like meditate. At our practices before the game, we do yoga just to get our minds right and
All right.
stuff. Probably like an hour, 2 hours before the game, I just like completely zone out, put my music on, just start vibing out, just walking around, like trying to keep my body, nice and warm before we actually go out there and play. And um I don't really talk to anybody because I feel like outside distractions are gonna like mess me up and
Yeah.
everything. So
Yeah.
I
That's
just like I just like to be with myself and be in my own head and just go over what I need to do.
absolutely. What's Miles listening to?
Chief Keef,
Yeah.
I forgot the song, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Let's okay. Best moment from your high school football career so far.
There's two. Um, so first game of the season this year, I scored 3 touchdowns. That's the most touchdowns I've ever scored in a game. Um, it was a really fun game. I was getting the ball almost every single play, so I was really tired, but I still persevered and we still got the dub with the 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Um, my sophomore year, I don't know what team we played, but it was like if we beat them, we went to the playoffs. If we lost, we didn't go to the playoffs. I was at linebacker. Play before they threw the ball incomplete. Um, the quarterback picked him up. He said, "Okay, you're gonna get it in. You're gonna get it again. You're gonna get it again." So I'm Mike Backer at that point. I'm telling my outside backer to watch him. He's getting the ball again. Um, so they snapped the ball. I drop into my zone, and I see the quarterback roll out, and it was just instinct. He threw it, and then I picked the ball off and almost took it back for a pick six. But yeah, that was like the turnover point to. I think we scored another touchdown, and then we got the win to go to the playoffs.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right. And finally, what is something people do not know about you, Miles?
Hmm. Um, there was a point in time where I didn't want to play football. My freshman year, I really wanted to play basketball, but my dad, he was like, "You're gonna play football. I see something in you. You're gonna do good." And I trusted him. I started playing football again, and that was my sophomore year at that point. So during the off season, I wasn't really focused, but I was still like one of the best players out there, obviously. So once the season started, I started like doing better with more tackles, and I was starting as a sophomore over some seniors. So I was starting as a sophomore with over some seniors, and you know I just thought like if I'm starting over some sophomores if I'm starting over some seniors, I really should be playing this game. I just completely quit basketball. I focused on football, and I started going to more camps and stuff. And I think that's when I really started picking up traction and started loving the game again.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Miles, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us. Best of luck the rest of the season. Best of luck this week against Berkeley.
Thank you.